afternoon, day traders. Welcome to ИнстаФорекс Economic News TV channel with me, Kate Nidachina. You're watching combined currency and commodity review over the past week. The US dollar showed a negative dynamic against major currencies amid the worries over the situation in the global economy. The greenback ended the second week in a row on a downbeat note due to the extreme volatility caused by the stock market slump. Investors had to revise their expectations for the interest rates hike in the USA. The ICE dollar index finished trading at 94.80, having dropped from 96.59 points over the week, thus losing 1.7%. Lately, the US dollar demonstrates ambiguous moves. On the one hand, it's still rising against the currencies of developing countries. On the other hand, lower risks led to the strengthening of such currencies as the euro, Swiss franc, and the Japanese yen, as well as gold against the greenback. The demand for safe haven assets increased after the news on general election to be held in Greece. The euro and yen added more than 1% against the US dollar on Friday. The euro jumped to 1.1389, the highest mark in 2 months, from a 1.1109 looked a week earlier. Traders also priced in the Fed's July meeting minutes published on Wednesday. The senior officials said that they need more statistical data to make a decision on interest rates. Falling oil prices together with the yuan devaluation impacted the markets. It's widely expected that the Chinese economy will lose steam. Elsewhere on the commodity floors, oil continued its downtrend, while gold hit the new highs. Analysts attribute yet another decline in oil prices to the EIA publication. Gold was backed by weaker US dollar and higher appetite to safe havens. According to the report, for the week started in August 7, crude oil inventories rose by 2.6 million barrels in the USA. On the top of that, Baker Hughes said the number of active drilling rigs increased in the USA. Moreover, it was known on Friday that preliminary manufacturing PMI fell to the low of 2008 in China. This was below the forecast. Meanwhile, Brent futures contracts for delivery in October went down below the mark of $45.46 per barrel for the first time in 6 years. WTI also traded below the psychological level of $40 per barrel on Friday for the first time in 6 years. Over the week, the prices declined 6.2%. Now, oil remains at the levels last seen during the 2008-2009 economic crisis. Previously, such figures were seen only in the 19s. As for gold, it closed above its 6-week peak as a prompt slump on global stock markets and fading hopes on higher rates next month introduced by the Fed fueled the demand for the precious metal. On Friday, during COMEX trading hours in New York, gold futures for December delivery jumped $6.40 or 0.6% to $1,159.60 per 3 ounce. The weekly increase clocked in at 4.2%. You have watched Currency and Commodity Review over the last week on ИнстаФорекс TV News channel. The report was presented to you by me, Kate Nidachina. Take care and goodbye.